what is your connection to libraries?
Libraries are my favorite places in the world. I think that I am a writer because of the libraries that I was able to have access to as a child in a community that had very few books. Rooms full of books amazed me, and I still feel when I enter a library that I've come into a magic place. I still believe that the difference between an amateur and a pro researcher is a willingness to get your nose into some dusty books and to get your hands on paper, to really feel and see the pages, because the really good stuff is not necessarily on the internet.
How about your own relationship with books? Since in libraries we borrow them and we can't draw or bend the page or put any marginalia, how do you read with a pencil? Do you read with a red marker or yellow marker? Do you write on books that define you, or you would not touch them because they are sacred?
I do not read with a pencil. Because I grew up on library books, I can't imagine turning down the page of a book or underlining. That feels like heresy to me. And as a matter of fact, when I go on a book tour and I have to carry around my reading copy, it makes me really nervous, even in my own book, to turn down the pages and make marginal notes on my reading passages. But I guess because it's mine, I forgive myself.
In a book like the one we are about to discuss, it seems that a lot of research went into this, but it doesn't feel like a bookish research. It means that probably the library was a trampoline, a starting point, but it sent you out into the world.
You're right. A trampoline, that's a very good word for it. And especially because I kept bouncing. I would start with books and then go out into the world and then come back to books and go out again. So, yes, there was a lot of bouncing involved. When I dive into a new book project, I understand that I'm going to have to become an authority on an entirely new subject, which I may know nothing about. And that can be daunting, but you really have to embrace it. The root of that word author is authority, or vice versa, I suppose. They are the same word. An author has to have authority, and you don't start with it, you acquire it.